With massive layoffs becoming a harsh reality for so many, it's hard not to wonder what happens to those who suddenly find themselves without a home. The struggle for stability is real, and the question on everyone's mind is whether a return to homesteading could actually be a solution. Mass layoffs are a consequence of the ever changing job market and the automation of industries, including government layoffs due to DOGE. Many people are finding themselves out of work and struggling to make ends meet. This has led to a significant increase in homelessness, with many individuals and families ending up on the streets. It's clear that something needs to be done, and fast. The question is, could homesteading be the answer? Could a return to a more self sufficient way of life provide a solution to the growing problem of housing insecurity due to rising rent prices and no wage growth? Recent trends in mass layoffs have been particularly disturbing. Major companies are laying off thousands of employees at a time, leaving many people wondering how they'll pay their bills and keep a roof over their heads. The current economic climate is unstable, to say the least. The job market is rapidly changing and many industries are becoming increasingly automated. This has led to a significant shift in the way people work and live. With the rise of remote work and the gig economy, many people are finding themselves without the stability of a traditional 9 to 5 job. The current system is failing many people, and it's clear that a change is needed. This is where homesteading comes in. By providing a way for people to become more self sufficient and less reliant on the traditional economy, homesteading offers a potential solution to the problem of homelessness, or just the problem of rising rent costs and low wage growth. I was lucky to get the land that I have. I was looking on Craigslist. I saw a post for an acre of land for about $200 a month, plus a $250 document fee and a $100 down payment. And now, because of Stephanie at openairproperties.net, I was able to realize my dream of affordable living through homesteading. So after 2 years of homelessness, I was able to find a workable solution to my housing problems, thanks to private investors like Stephanie at openairproperties.net. So how exactly can homesteading serve as an alternative means of living for those affected by layoffs? For one, it provides a way for people to grow their own food and collect their own water, reducing their reliance on an external system. It also allows people to live more simply and cheaply, reducing the financial burden of modern life. In a homesteading setup, people can live in a community with others, sharing resources and skills to create a more sustainable and resilient way of living. This is in stark contrast to the isolated, individualistic nature of modern society. Homesteading also provides a sense of community and belonging, which is essential for human well being. When people are connected to the land and to each other, they are more likely to feel a sense of purpose and a sense of fulfillment. Of course, homesteading is not without its challenges. It requires a significant amount of hard work and dedication, as well as a willingness to learn new skills, including how to deal with extreme weather events. It's not a quick fix or an easy solution, but rather a long term investment for oneself and one's community. One of the biggest advantages of homesteading is its potential for scalability. Whether you're living on a small plot of land in the city or on a large farm in the country, homesteading can be adapted to fit your needs and resources. Part of my plan is to try and buy the adjacent plots to me and expand my 1 acre over time to about 6 acres. Homesteading also provides a sense of security and stability, which is essential for those who have been affected by layoffs. When people have control over their own food and shelter, they are less reliant on the outside systems and more resilient in the face of uncertainty. This is becoming even more important the more we deal with inflation and almost no wage growth. How else are you going to find an affordable place to live unless you go the homesteading route? In addition to providing a sense of security, homesteading also offers unique ways to generate an income. This includes hustling up gigs within your community or joining the gig community online. With the low cost of land ownership and self-sufficient nature of homesteading, this gives you more time to pursue a higher quality of life, including in your work life. Examples of successful homesteading initiatives can be seen all over the world. From urban farms in Detroit to rural communities in Australia, people are coming together to create sustainable and resilient communities. One such example is the urban farm movement in Detroit. After the city's economic collapse in the 2000s, many residents were left without access to fresh produce. In response, a group of entrepreneurs and activists came together to create a network of urban farms, providing fresh food to the community and creating jobs for local residents. Another example is the rural commune movement in Australia. In the 1970s and 80s, a group of hippies and activists established a series of rural communes where people could live and work together in a sustainable and self-sufficient way. These initiatives and many others like them show that homesteading is not just a theoretical concept, but a real and viable solution to the problem of increasing rents and low wages. Of course, not everyone is convinced that homesteading is the answer. Some argue that it's too difficult, too time-consuming, or too unrealistic. Others argue that it's not scalable or that it's only suitable for a select few. Like, you got to have money to do this, which is true, but not 100% true. However, these criticisms often come from a place of misunderstanding or misinformation. Homesteading is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a customizable and adaptable approach to living. Others may argue that homesteading is somehow unrealistic or idealistic, but the truth is, it's been done before. Throughout history, people have lived in community, grown their own food, and lived off the land. In conclusion, while mass layoffs are a harsh reality, they also present an opportunity for change. By embracing homesteading as a viable alternative, we can create a more sustainable, resilient, and fulfilling way of living. So what do you think? Could homesteading be the answer to a growing problem of rising rents and low wage growth? Share your comments and share your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about homesteading and sustainable living, be sure to check out my other videos on my journey from homelessness to homesteading. Thanks for being here, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.